Okay, so one thing I want to highlight is while you're prepping a room, you want to take a nice set of floodlights around the room with you, or a nice set of work lights. These ones are definitely used because one of them's dead, but the one that still works serves the purpose. So like I can see all the gashes, I can see anywhere where there's bubbling paint, I can see anywhere where the paint is lifting from the wall that has to get scraped away. When these lights weren't on, I couldn't see all this stuff. So the value in these is that it allows you to be more thorough and do a better job, because when you're done the room and you put all the furniture back and you turn the lights on, or the natural light comes in the room, and maybe you missed some stuff, but you're done the job, or you think you're done, and the client is saying, hey, they're giving me a call back saying, hey, you missed this, this, and this, then that just wastes everyone's time, right? And it wastes money as well, right? Because we should have just done the job right the first time. So take the lights around the room with you. They allow you to see everything. And yeah, on to the next. All right, everyone. So in this next segment of the video, so currently we've sanded the walls, we've caulked any trim, and now we are going around and plastering and puttying any imperfections. So you can see here that there was a lot of bubbling paint along the door frame here. So we've scraped this all back and sanded it. So you can see now that this is flush with the wall. So that just needs to be skimmed out quickly. And then, any gashes like this, any drywall tape failures that we're gonna have to skim out now, that's kind of the stuff we're looking for. So let's just walk around the room quickly and I'll show you the kind of stuff you're looking for when you're puttying. A bunch of the nail pots have been hit in and puttied. Any pinholes, we're going around and puttying those right now. Any previous spots that didn't get sanded properly last time, we're skimming those out. Any drips from the last paint job, those kinds of things we're skimming out. So that's what you want to look for as you're puttying and in this step of the process. Okay, so it's like that all the way around the room, as it would be at any other job. So what we're doing is plastering now, and while the plaster is drying, the caulking on the trim's also drying, and then the next step would be painting the stucco ceiling. All right, everyone, so continuing on with painting this room. So we have painted the stucco ceiling. So it was cut and rolled, and we've also finished all the puttying. So you can see here, these drips have been skimmed out. So those have sanded nice and smooth. So once those are primed and painted, it'll look like the drips were never there. And yeah, the whole point of this video is to show you A, how to set up a room, and B, how to remain efficient. So the putty has now dried in the time that Patrick was painting the stucco ceiling. So now your next steps would be sanding all the putty, and then after that, you could paint the trim. Now we've actually painted the trim already, so the baseboards are done. We're in the midst of painting the door, in the midst of painting the frame. The windows first coated. So once you're done the ceiling and the trim, then you can move on to the wall cuts or rolling, preferably. I always love to roll the walls first, because then I can see what I've missed on the prep. Considering how much prep work there is in this room, I would, after I do the ceiling and the walls, the ceiling and the trim, I would sand the walls and then do the spot priming, and then I would do the roll, and then I would cut twice, fix any prep, and then I'd do the final roll. But you're going to see that as we go. All right, so we're continuing here with painting this room, and we've made some great progress. So all the trim and doors are done, the ceiling's done, all the prep work is done. So you have a couple options. You can roll first, and then the value in that is when the paint dries, then you can see any prep work that you need to fix, and then you can prep it, and while the putty's drying, you can do your 2 cuts. Or you can cut twice and then roll twice. The only catch with that is that after your first coat roll, if you've cut the walls already and you've rolled once, then if there's any prep to do before the top coat goes on, then you're sitting there waiting for it. And sometimes if you don't have other work to do in the house or on the job, this can kill time, right? So anyways, what we're doing right now is, this is my house. So the walls don't have to be over the top because I'm just renting here. If this was a client's house, we would have rolled, prepped whatever got missed, and then cut twice and rolled. Here, because we're filming the videos and we're filming multiple videos at once, the way we've done the room is we're gonna do it cut, roll, roll. But yeah, so that's basically what we're working on now. All right, everyone, so now we're at the part where we've cut the walls twice, we've rolled the walls twice. The room looks really great. I'm really pleased. And right now we're just on the cleanup. So what's transpired in the past hour or two is we've just kept an efficiency, like I was saying. The trim's already caulked. While certain things were drying, we were working on other things. So now while the wall's dry, we're gonna rip up the paper and vacuum, and then get the room put back together. And you know, by the time we get the paper up and vacuum, the walls will probably be dry enough to push the furniture back, and then we'll do a final walkthrough. All right, so we're at the end of the job. We have finished cutting and rolling. We ripped up all the paper, and we swept, mopped, vacuumed, wiped things down, and put the room back together. So this is how things should look when you're done a job. Now, obviously, if you're painting for clients, they'll put the rooms back together themselves, but the gist is the floors are swept, mopped, and vacuumed, and any paint that was on the floors, any paint drips, we've scraped or wiped up. So the objective is to make it look, whether you're working at this company or any other painting company, the objective is to always make it look like you guys never came and left. Because when you do that, then you're gonna have tons of happy customers. So thanks for tuning in, and that's how you paint a room. All right, so one more thing before I end this video is worth mentioning that we caulked all the trim when we were done. As you can see, all the trim is caulked to the walls, and it looks really good. All right. And forgot to show what this window looked like when it was all done. This window looks so much better because before it was not painted at all. It was just primed and installed. Now it's caulked and painted twice, and it looks phenomenal. Okay, so when you're done a room, when you're done painting, go around, caulk the trim to the walls. Okay, it gives you a really nice crisp finish. It's very subtle too, and it's laser sharp, and clients love it. So that, my friends, is how you finish off a room. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you learned something new and gained value from that. Feel free to check us out on social media at Altona Painting on Facebook and Instagram to see some of our most recently completed projects. Also, check out our website altonapainting.com to see our full portfolio and learn more about us. If you're in the Greater Toronto area and you're looking for a painter who values quality and professionalism, hit us up. Or if you know someone who is looking for a painter, pass our name along. Lastly, thank you so much for watching, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more instructional painting videos.